Someone come in. Hi everybody, it's Julie with You to Be Healthy with Tuesday Tips at 10, and it's live TV, so just like live TV, you never know who's gonna come in. Boy, that'll teach me to sit on the floor. Hey Dusty, you wanna look at the camera? Okay, look at the camera. Look at the camera. Here, over here. Why don't you lay down? Lay down quick for me. Here we go. It's fun having dogs, isn't it? They would just want to be in on the action. Come lay down. Come on. Come on. Okay, yeah, I don't want... No, I'm not scratching your back. Okay, well, we're just going to do this live here. I wanted to come to you today to talk to you a little bit about soft tissue injuries. And if you're like us who have lots of pets and animals and we are very active, it's very easy to injure yourself, you know, but with strained muscles, pulled ligaments, that type of thing. And soft tissue injuries can, unlike like broken bones, can take several months to heal. I mean, 6 months is not out of the question to have to recover from a soft tissue injury. And while bones heal faster, and you know, we usually have a cast or some type of something that keeps us in that area mobile. We're always using our muscles, ligaments, and tendons. They're always moving, so it's really hard once we do like get a tear or something. I got a dog behind me. It's very hard when you have a tear to keep that immobile. So I'm going to give you a few tips that'll help speed some healing, and the biggest one is ice. Ice, ice, ice. I cannot stress that enough. When you are injured, ice is your best friend, and you want to get it on there quickly. And you want to leave it on there for at least 15 minutes, and then take a break, maybe for an hour, and then do another ice for 15 minutes. I like to do that at least once per hour if you can handle it, until the swelling goes down. And then after the swelling goes down, I highly recommend Epsom salt baths. Taking a warm bath and some Epsom salts, like 2 to 4 cups to your bath, is very helpful to relieve some of those strains and sprains that we have. Drink plenty of water. This is where a lot of people really mess up. They just simply do not drink enough water. And you want to aim for half your body weight in ounces. So for example, if you weigh 100 pounds, you would aim for 50 ounces a day. And it's really not that much. A lot of people freak out, and it's like, your body really needs a lot of water, especially if it's trying to heal. Some light stretching. You know, don't do too much, but you want to do some light stretching, and you only stretch to you feel a little bit of a pull or a tension. Never stretch into pain. Pain is a warning sign, and you don't want to stretch to where it hurts. So just, you know, don't worry about how far you can go and that you're not some yoga person or something like that. Just stretch till you feel the pull. And then if you want to keep on stretching, because the biggest thing that causes these injuries is our lack of being flexible. So make sure that you're stretching enough. And really when you stretch, you want to continue breathing normally. Don't hold your breath. That's the horrible thing to do. Don't bounce. You just want to go till you feel the tension and the pull, and then hold that for, I like to hold it for 20 to 30 seconds, breathing normally, okay? And then ease up on your exercise. It really, even if you're starting to feel better, it does not take much to re-injure those new formed fibers that soft tissue is forming. It's kind of like new grass coming up. You wouldn't mow it because it's so tender and small. And that's how these fibers are when they're growing new fibers. They're young, they're new, they don't have the strength yet. So ease up on your exercise. Even if you're starting to feel better, you just want to slowly ease into it. Because the worst thing is you're like, I made it this far and now I'm back where I started because I overdid it. And so you want to avoid intense exercise, and then always, as you're working back to it, stop before the pain sets in. So let's say you injured some type of leg ligament or muscle or something, and you're trying to get back into your walking routine. You need to determine how far you can walk and get back before pain sets in, because pain means you've overdid it. So you want to kind of get back just right as the discomfort setting in. And so you're just going to have to start slow. Go small distances, come back. Okay, well, that worked. Next day I can go a little bit farther, but don't go too far, and just ease back into your routine. Some other tips is eat lots of fresh fruits and vegetables and some lean protein. Your muscles need protein to rebuild these fibers. Avoid too much red meat though, and avoid a lot of sugar. Stay away from pop, soda pop. That is like liquid inflammation. All these type of items, red meat, soda pop, sugar, a lot of these unhealthy carbs, they're just inflammation. They just cause inflammation in the body, and you want to avoid them, especially when you're healing. And some supplements that'll help would be definitely a good multi. Always recommend a good multi. Always start there. That's your foundation. Another thing that really helps like sore muscles is a calcium magnesium combination. We use something called CalMags. It's really good. It actually works like a muscle relaxer. So it helps the body ease and helps the muscles relax. So if you got a little tension and pain, those are really good. B complex. A B complex is where you have all the B vitamins together in the right ratio. You don't have an overabundance of the cheap ones and none of the expensive one. A good B complex has all of them together because they work better together as a family and are really good at healing. Omega-3s are really good for inflammation, and alfalfa tablets, really good for inflammation and pain. I really highly recommend them. And then you want a good probiotic, because all the healing, we need a healthy gut. And if our gut's unhealthy, our whole body's unhealthy. So you really definitely need that. But the biggest thing is patience. That is key for soft tissue injuries. And it can just take a really long time to bounce back. So just give your body time, the nutrition it needs, and you'll be really amazed at how quickly it responds. And so I hope these few tips help you if you ever have a strain or a pull or a tear. If you're active, like we are in our family, we're very active. These happen. You just need to know how to take care of them properly so you can get back to your normal routine. So today I'm offering a couple things. I always try to offer something to anyone who likes to view these. The one thing I'd like to offer is our newsletter. We provide a regular online newsletter that's sent to your email box that gives you the latest in health and wellness. And articles are written by doctors, they're written by nutritionists, they're written by health experts. So you can actually trust the information here. It's not just something fad that someone wrote on a blog somewhere. You can really trust this information. It's short, it's concise, it's to the point, because we're all so busy and we just need this information so we can get on with our lives and make our choices healthier in a more we can't just spend an hour reading something. We just got to get the information and out the door we go with it. So I think you'll really like this newsletter. I'm going to put the link to it below, either in the comments or wherever I'm posting this at. So look for that. That's called Vitality for Life. Just say, hey, there's a page you can put your name, your initials or whatever, in your email, and boom, you'll be getting our regular newsletter. And you can unsubscribe anytime if you're like, I already know everything, right? And the next thing I wanted to let you know is I'm also going to put a link into an upcoming health webinar done by Dr. Stephen Chaney. He is a world-renowned cancer researcher. He has worked on a lot of different cancer treatments. He was also a professor to med students, taught them nutrition in their medical school. And he's just really good at taking complicated information and dumbing it down for the rest of us so we can understand it. He is actually going to be our guest speaker next Wednesday, and I really would like for you to come. It's a free webinar. Not too many good things in life are free, but this is one of them. And he is going to talk about the different food myths and different diets out there. There's like a gazillion different diets. I'm sure somebody's on some type of diet somewhere. And there's some good ones out there, and there's some ones out there you're like, that sounds kind of sketchy. And so he's going to kind of bust through those myths for us, help understand which one might be right for us, because one diet may not be right for you, but it might work for your friends. So, what gives? Why does one work for some, one not work for others? So he's going to help us understand that. And I hope you guys can come. So I will put the link to the registration link down below. Make sure you can put your information in there and say, yeah, I want to attend, because you kind of have to save your virtual seat, so to speak. Now look, if you can't make that time, which is Wednesday, is it the 27th? Is that right? Yeah, 27th at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. You're like, I really would love to hear what this guy has to say, but I can't make that time. My kid's got soccer practice or whatever. Go ahead and register for it anyway, and then shoot us a message and say, hey, Julie, I really want to attend that because I know it's going to be some good information, or my mom wants to attend it, but I can't make that time. That's okay, because we record everything, and we will record it, have it in our archives, and then when it's over, I can shoot you that recording, and you can watch it then when soccer practice is over, or whatever you have time, okay? So highly recommend you get on that and learn all you can about what diet works for you. And my doggies seem to have fell asleep. So thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a great day.